Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Loomian Legacy Top 5 video, and we're going to be talking about the top 5 Christmas Loomians in all of Loomian Legacy. So these are Loomians that are a part of all of the prior Christmas events. With the new Christmas event coming around the corner, we're going to talk about our top 5 Loomians from the past events. So let's head right to it. Number 5 onto this list is going to be one of the Christmas roamers in Celeste. Now, Celeste used to be one of the worst roamers in the game, but my opinions have changed quite a bit. This Loomian is actually very good. It has good bulk on both sides, while also being a great flash and flee Loomian, and it also has barbs. And it also has summon, which is one of the most unique moves in the game. With summon, you can actually summon pretty much any move in the entire game, and you could be very dangerous with it. You could run a full bag of tricks team, and then you summon, and then have your only move summon rejuvenate, which is very scary, because Celeste doesn't have rejuvenate yet. But yet you could summon it if you have a full bag of tricks team. That's pretty dangerous for Celeste. This Loomian also has setup, has lightspeed ray, and it just has all other moves all together that can make it very dangerous. And its secret ability is very good as well. And with Reverberate, that means Obsidian and Cosmere cannot slumber its HP back, which can make it be a full counter for those Loomians. Celeste isn't great, but it has been very good as of late, especially in tournament play, and that's why it's on number 5 of the list. Number 4 onto this list is going to be Tundran. When you evolve a Vari in the Kali Village event, you will evolve it into a Tundran. And this Loomian is awesome like always. It's the second best Vari in the entire game. It's an amazing melee tank. It can get a resilience boost. It can use body crash. Has Ice Hammer to hit plant types. Yeah, this thing is awesome, like always. And this is miles above number 5. The top 4 on this list were very easy to rank, but yeah, Tundran is awesome. This is definitely one of the best melee tanks in the game. And even though Obsidian and even other tanks like Surkame exist, Tundran still stands pretty high. And when you run a Metallic Pearl, you can actually get hit by a metal type attack, get a resilience boost, and then one-shot all those metal types with body crash. It's very good. You could even run a Mysterious Dust, you could run this with a Poison Barbs team, and you could just stall the opposing team down with a Tundran. This thing is awesome. Tundran is really good for stall teams and bulky offensive teams as well, as it gives you a wall that can hit extremely hard, and it also has reliable healing. And that's why Tundran is number 4 on this list. Number 3 onto this list is going to be Aalos. Aalos has risen a lot recently, and it's because of its brand new move, Drudge. Aalos had Brawn Boost in the past, which was awesome. But with Drudge, it actually increases its speed. With a pretty good speed stat of 84, it could actually outspeed everything in the entire game after a Drudge, which is awesome. And then with 2 Drudges, you outspeed all of the specialty boots users. And since it has 84 speed, it actually outspeeds Barbad, which is very scary. Now, I will be honest, number 3 and number 2 are really close, but I decided to put Aalos below the top 2 because you do need a Drudge in order to start the sweep. Because it does hit hard, but it doesn't hit that hard before a Drudge. It needs a Drudge in order to hit extremely hard. And then once you get the aggressive boost, that's when Aalos can start snowballing damage. And while it does have good coverage moves in Rogue Assault and Gnarly Gash, those aren't the greatest moves to hit those pesky water types, and you suffer from 4-move syndrome. So you either run Rogue Assault, which gets you walled by Luminami, or you run Gnarly Gash that gets you walled by Cephalops. So it does suffer from 4-move syndrome, but Aalos is extremely scary. Number 2 onto this list is going to be Barbad. Again, Barbad was very close to being fallen before Aalos, but the reason why it is above it is because you get immediate damage right away. If the opposing Loomian has a super effective move, you gain a melee attack boost. and with specialty boots and 80 speed, this Loomian hits extremely hard. I even think this Loomian has more coverage as well with Clay Slap. With Clay Slap, you can actually hit a lot of different Loomians. This Loomian hits extremely hard. It's one of the hardest hitting wall breakers in the entire game. And while it can get beaten by a Drudge Aalos one-on-one, it could still be very dangerous. It's even more dangerous than Aalos because you don't even need a Drudge in order to make this thing scary. It can hit other water types like Barbad, it can hit Cephalops, it can hit Luminami decently hard as well. This can pretty much hit anything in the game, which is really scary. The only reason why it is not number 1 is because, you know, there's no other ways for it to heal, there's no other coverage moves it has, and Clay Slap, while being a very good coverage move for certain Loomians, doesn't make it hit hard against other spirit types, especially Ursul and Ursnat. And that's why Barbad does fall short of the number 1 spot, but this is still a very dangerous wall breaker, so it still deserves number 2 regardless. Honorable mentions on the list, and honorable mention number 1 is Holly Bunch. Holly Bunch hits extremely hard, has amazing bulk on both sides, and has amazing coverage. The only reason Holly Bunch was not on the list is because of its really poor defensive typing. It's quad weak to dark. Being quad weak to dark is awful because so many Loomians have dark coverage moves nowadays. So that's why Holly Bunch is off the list, but despite that, it's still a decent Loomian that can do some nice damage. So yeah. Honorable mention number 2 is Icy Goal. And Icy Goal is very solid as well. Has Fade Away, Baffle, Rejuvenate. This is a Baffle Loomian that has Rejuvenate, and the Spirit Ice typing can be very helpful in certain situations. The reason why Icy Goal wasn't added on the list is because it kind of suffers from 4-move syndrome, and its overall stats aren't the best. Although that parting gift ability could save your life sometimes, so that's why Icy Goal is number 2 honorable mention. The best Christmas Loomian in the entire game is Wobbles. No shockers here. Wobbles is number 1 on the list. This is the best ice tank in the entire game. Ignorant in his amazing ability, has great bulk in both sides, can hit extremely hard, has Ice Hammer and Rogue Assault now, which means it can actually hit those pesky range tanks now. It's awesome. Wobbles can kind of do everything. It could set up barbs, it could heal with Lusterloo, it could hit Stratosaur, it could hit all those fire types which are quad weak. This thing can do everything, and that's why Wobbles is number 1 on the list. It can also stop setup sweeping. So if you have a Loomian like Sorelli, you can beat Sorelli all together with Wobbles. And that's what makes Wobbles amazing. This thing also has Driving's Force. So you could double dip Barbs and Driving's Force and utilize that to your fullest potential. So, Wobbles, everyone knows how good Wobbles is. And if you look at this footage, I completely disabled this guy's team because of Barb's Driving's Force. And since you have Ice Hammer now to actually hit Gastroke, yeah, there's no contest. Wobbles is the best Christmas Loomian in the entire game. And here it is, Wobbles, the best Christmas Loomian in all the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. This video should be out a couple days before Christmas, so I hope you guys are ready for the holidays, and I hope you guys enjoy your holidays. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!